On December 3rd, Lady Gabriella, the cousin of King Charles, broke her silence during an inquiry at Gloucestershire Coroner's Court, revealing the circumstances surrounding the death of her husband. A spokesperson for the coroner's office previously confirmed that the cause of Kingston's death was a traumatic head injury. A gun was found next to his body at his parents' home in the Cotswolds. In her emotional testimony, Lady Gabriella expressed her belief that her late husband's impulsive actions were likely triggered by the medications he had been taking in the weeks leading up to his death. I believe that Tom's impulsive actions were likely caused by a side effect of the medication he was taking in the last 2 weeks of his life, Lady Gabriella said in her witness statement, which was read aloud in court according to the Telegraph. Tearfully recounting their marriage, she described it as one filled with deep love and trust, emphasizing that her husband had never expressed any suicidal thoughts to her or anyone else. Work was definitely a challenge for him over the years, but I very much doubt that it would have led him to take his own life, and it seemed like the situation had improved significantly, she continued in her testimony. If something was bothering him, I'm sure he would have told me. The fact that he took his own life in the house of his beloved parents suggests that it was a sudden impulse. She added, given the lack of evidence to suggest any tendencies, I believe it is very likely that he had an adverse reaction to the pills, which led to his death. I think anyone taking such medications should be made more aware of the side effects to prevent future tragedies. If it could happen to Tom, it could happen to anyone. The court heard that Kingston had been prescribed Zopiclone for sleep issues and sertraline for anxiety by his therapist, Dr. Nikki Naunton Morgan, who is also a pharmacist for King Charles and Queen Camilla's household. Reports indicate that Kingston stopped taking the sertraline after a short period because it caused him severe anxiety. His prescription was later switched to diazepam and citalopram, and it was also reported that he doubled his dose of sleeping pills. A financier and former hostage negotiator, Kingston had been married to Lady Gabriella for 4 years when he died on February 25, 2024. He had previously dated Pippa Middleton, sister of Kate Middleton, before marrying Gabriella, the daughter of Prince Michael and Princess Michael of Kent. The couple frequently attended royal family events, including in 2019. On December 3rd, the coroner confirmed that Kingston died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. His father, Martin Kingston, broke down as he recalled the painful memories of finding his son's body. Martin Kingston said, "It can't be a coincidence that my son died just 3 weeks after he started taking medication for insomnia and anxiety." While the post-mortem revealed only caffeine and a small amount of Zopiclone in Kingston's blood and urine, his father believed that sertraline could continue to affect a person's thinking even after it has passed through the body. The court also learned that both father and son were licensed gun owners, and Kingston was found next to one of his father's guns, which he had borrowed for target shooting that weekend. It is reported that the day before his death, he was in his usual upbeat mood and had attended his niece's birthday party. Buckingham Palace announced the news of Kingston's death on February 27th, and Prince William attended his private funeral the following month.